Peace and love eternal unto the guys. What it do, true crew. Salute to all of the God squad. What's happening? What's up? All right. Make sure that when y'all see me out here in these spiritual streets, holla back, youngin. Say what up, though. Okay? Okay. Divine Holy Spirit, Grace, Spirit, and Love and Life. Please protect me as I prepare to do this reading here. Okay? It's been a lot of energetic interference, been a lot of craziness going on in the energy. A lot of weirdness going on in the middle of the night. Okay. I heard when darkness falls. Okay, that might be significant. Okay. Uh Holy Spirit, what's the message? All right, upon press and play, I was hearing dig it up, dig it up, yeah. Dig it up, dig it up, yeah. Two suits, two tokens ahead. I got no respect cause I'm the new man. Grab a shovel, shoes full of sand. Check out the tag, the name is Caveman. Okay. So, I don't know, man. Salute to Shia LaBeouf and Cleo Thomas and the gang. Okay. Hoes. Okay. Uh, something's being dug up. Something that somebody tried to bury is being dug up. Okay? When somebody tried to bury you, bury some of your items, bury your name. They tried to bury you, keep you from being seen. God's digging you up. Okay? If somebody tried to bury or hide certain information to keep the truth hidden, okay? That's being dug up. Okay? Uh, Doug. What does BIG spell? So, oh my God. Some of y'all have people in your face, okay? People that are supposedly officials or overseers, okay, in some way, shape, or form, be it parents or bosses or whatever the fuck. Y'all have people in your face trying to play on your intelligence, okay? Worse yet, trying to treat you as if you are ignorant, right? When they didn't teach you everything that you needed to know. They didn't show you everything that you needed to know. Yet they sit in your face trying to act like you ignorant and playing on your intelligence to boot. Okay? You remember how Zero knocked Buddy out with that damn shovel? Bitch, it spells dig. Yeah, yeah. This like somebody thought you wasn't gonna dig into something. Somebody thought you weren't gonna be able to dig or research. Okay, somebody thought you weren't gonna be able to dig into something, research into something. Okay, or somebody thought that you would never figure out what was going on here. Okay, somebody was trying to beat you to the punch. Okay, because in holes they had everybody out there digging for some treasure that nobody knew was there. It just so happened that Stanley figured out, you know what I'm saying, him and Zero figured out. Okay, also something about breaking some sort of hex or some sort of curse. Okay, because Stanley was just doing the right thing and trying to figure everything out, trying to help Zero learn how to read and all that. He didn't realize, okay, that Zero was a descendant of Madame Zeroni. He didn't know that. He didn't know that helping Zero or going out there in the dried up lake bed, going out there in the desert after Zero, that's crazy. Because remember how we pulled the desert yesterday? That's crazy work. Okay, seeking refuge on the top of God's thumb. Okay, something about God's thumb. Okay, uh, he didn't know that when he went out there after Zero, out there, okay, he could have died. He didn't know that when he went out there after Zero, that he was gonna find Zero, that they was gonna break a curse, that he was gonna find his long pig stealing great great grandfather's treasure or nothing. He didn't know none of that. You see what I'm saying? He was just trying to do the right thing. And I feel like that's us divine beings. I feel like we're going to be blessed. We're going to be discovered. Okay? If there's a lot of work you've been putting in. You got a catalog somewhere. Somebody is going to find one thing and they're going to get to going. back, you know what I'm saying, digging through all your old material, they gonna be like, this motherfucker's the truth. Where have they been hiding this person? We need this person. Okay? This type of energy. Dig it out, dig it up, yeah. You could have been two suits, two tokens in hand. Okay, two of pentacles energy. You could have been back and forth in your mind about where you're gonna keep doing whatever it is that you do. You could have been back and forth in your mind about it. Okay, you also could have been juggling uh multiple things, multiple tasks. There's multiple talents or skills that you're good at. Okay, you could have been back and forth about which one you were going to pursue or whatever like this. The answer is both, my friend. Okay, you're gonna find a balance. The answer is both, my friend. Okay, okay. Somebody's Latino because I'm saying my friend. Okay, I don't know. All right, let's salute to the Latino community. Anywho, we're getting ready to go ahead and dig into this message. Pun intended. I didn't intend it at first, but it fits. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get the cards up on it. I'm keeping the desert from yesterday because that was very important. I didn't even know that that was going to tie in. I just looked over there and seen the card sitting there. So we're going to keep it. Okay. If you did not watch the message from yesterday, you will want to go ahead and take a look at it here about how God said spiritual recompense. Okay. We are being recompensed. Spiritual back pay is being issued now. That's good karma for those that do good, as well as the bad karma for those that have done bad. It goes both ways. Two suits, two tokens in hand. Yeah, it goes both ways. All right. So let's go ahead and clarify this message. Okay, I got my deck back. This is my Cosmic Ground Beams Oracle. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I was a little salty. The cards is cut a little bit weird. Some of them, but that's okay. I'm still happy to have it back in my hands. Okay. If I need to, I just get it remade again. It ain't no thing. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Okay. Something about 90s phrases. Okay. So look to the 90s kids. Stand up right now. Okay. All right. Divine Holy Spirit. Yeah, because see, Holes was a book. Okay. First. Okay. Is that what's his name? Lord, why can't I think of that famous author right now? Is it the same author that did Goosebumps? Doll something or other. Doll something. That author. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Shit. Listen. You know what I'm saying? But there was a book first. 90s kids grew up on that. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Divine Holy Spirit, Grace, Spirit of Love and Life, Ancestors, Angels, Guides are the highest. Please clarify this message here. Alright. Let's see here. You know, we being brought out of the desert, out of the badlands into the wetlands. Okay? Keep in mind when the curse broke and they found the treasure, it finally fucking rained. I don't know if y'all heard them knocks on my fridge, but yep, you know what I'm saying? Keep in mind, they found the treasure, okay, and was gonna try to take it from Stanley. Okay, thought Zero couldn't read. You can't take it. It's a Stanley That's it's got his fucking name on it. Okay, God got a blessing with your name on it. What you mean? Excuse me? Tell them motherfuckers, excuse me? Okay. Anyway, yeah, card number 57 here. Being petty is a sign of insecurities. People love drama because their life is an act. Lies are easy to live when you're afraid of the truth. Being a victim is a stressful job. Card number 57. That's crazy. The desert is 37, which breaks down to a 10. All right, card number 57 right here. 5 and 7 is 12, breaking down to a 3. So the divine here is exposing or digging up, okay, lies. Okay? Lies are easy to live when you are afraid of the truth. Being a victim is a stressful job. Somebody tries to make you their victim. You see what I'm trying to say? Somebody lied on you, tried to pin something on you. Okay? It was meant to happen. It was a fated event because God was going to use that in your deliverance to expose the people, just like what happened in the movie. Okay? Yeah. All right. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Divine Holy Spirit, grace, spirit, love, and life, ancestors, angels, guides at the highest. What say you? Whoa. How dare you love the illusion of someone else more than the reality of your own damn self? And of course, it's card number 1. Okay? Yeah, somebody was trying to weave illusions around you. Somebody was even trying to disillusion. Somebody even tried to lie and disillusion you in regards to who you are. Ain't that some bullshit? Exactly. That's why they're being exposed. No, I'm not antisocial. I'm just not user friendly, motherfucker. Okay? Card number 32. 3 and 2 is 5. Okay? Somebody was upset here. Somebody tried to lie on you. Oh, you always hanging out. Oh, you always with this friend group. No, the fuck you're not. You're antisocial. You know what I'm saying? You an introvert. You in the house. But they try to make it seem like you always going out and you always with such and so. Weaving these illusions and shit around who you are and shit like that. The lies are being dug up. They wanted drama. Now they got it. Okay? True fact of the matter is, you being who you are made them feel some sort of insecure, or it highlighted their insecurities in some way, shape, form, or fashion. None of that shit has shit to do with you, though. They should have minded their own motherfucking business, went in the corner somewhere and healed their fucking self. But no. You know what I'm saying? But no, it's all leave it to an evildoer, you know? Cards popping every which way. I don't accept the bare minimum for myself, so I'm definitely not accepting it from anyone else. I'm worth it all and then some. Card number 28 here. 28 breaks back down to another 10. That's what I'm saying. Okay? Again, with this curse breaking energy. Okay, these whatever's being dug up is allowing you to end multiple cycles. Multiple 10-year cycles going on here. 10 and 12-year cycles. There's a 5-year cycle getting wrapped up, a 10-year cycle, and a 12-year cycle getting wrapped up. Card number 40. In order to love who you are, you cannot hate the experiences that shaped you. Yeah, we had to be out there. We had to do the work. We had to dig deep. We had to do that shadow work. We had to sweat it out a little bit. We had to put that work in. You know what I'm saying? We can't hate these people. You know what I'm saying? They made us stronger. They gave us the strength to break the chains. And that's all that needed to happen. And so now it's happening. But no, there's no more accepting the bare minimum. There's no more accepting lies. There's no more accepting deceit or illusions. There's no more accepting the placeholder of victim. When God made us victor. Okay? Boom. Okay? Straight up. I keep saying straight up lately too, and I I found a Facebook memory yesterday of when I found straight and then the arrow pointing up. I took a picture of it, like this was like 10, 12 years ago. Okay, and when I seen the picture, I took a picture of it and I made like a little meme. Okay, loyalty is royalty. A whole bunch of stuff I said, but it was the truth, straight up. Okay. And so now ever since I seen it, I keep saying straight up. Okay. Something like this going on here. Yeah, something's gonna come back around letting you know that this karma cycle is being wrapped up. Okay, just like Facebook dug up that straight up meme. Okay, something like this is going on here. One more Holy Spirit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Relationship status autonomous. Period. Okay. Card number 53. 5 and 3 break down to an 8. Yeah, that's why you're receiving karmic justice. This is why you're being spiritually recompensed now, because you tapped in with the Holy Spirit. You went higher in your higher self. You sought refuge under God's thumb. Huh? Huh? They tried to keep you pinned down under their thumb, make you their victim. No, we sought refuge at the top of God's thumb. We, with our divine higher self, standing in our autonomy, which is why we about to bless up. Bless up. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I had some other cards flipping out here with it. Just want to make sure you keep working on yourself. Be too busy working on yourself to ever hate on the next person. Okay, that's what this person should have did. Keeping focus on your heart chakra. Okay. Heru descendants or Christ descendantry. You know, keeping your heart as light as a feather. Keep doing that work. Make sure you always going within to find yourself here, and beware that this is spiritual war. Remove yourself from toxic people disguised as friends, as disguised as friends and family. Okay? Everything that's not meant for your path must go. Don't question it. Walk along, because you are the last dragon. You possess the power of the globe. Okay, period. All right? Yeah, spiritual warfare. Okay, toxic people disguised as family and friends. But really, are they even people anymore? Okay? Whatever. Just figured I'd throw that on out there. Let's get some indication in regards to which signs we're referring to, and then I'll close out with the tarot here. Thank you so much. So I'm up here with Taurus energy. Taurus carries. Somebody could be a Taurus moon, or you might even have the astrology carries. You might even have the asteroid in Taurus. Okay. I really do need to get on top of the asteroid astrology. You know what I'm saying? I got a good working knowledge of everything else, but the asteroid is not as much. Okay. Taurus, Sagittarius. Let's see what sticks to the table. Well, flipping out here, you got Geminian energy, but of course, somebody is a Gemini fourth house home, okay, or somebody is a Gemini Cancer cusper. You are or they are, okay. Could involve a sibling or, like I said, friends and family, people in your immediate environment, okay. People that you love, that you thought loved you, that tried to leave you out high and dry. They tried to leave you with these illusions to leave you high and dry here. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to leave you high and dry, and now you just wave bye-bye. Okay? That's how that goes. Ninth house, okay, we seen the Sagittarius card, but here comes the ninth house. Ninth house is Sagittarius. Somebody could be a ninth house Gemini or a fourth house Gemini here. Exploration. Yeah. Something's being uncovered or found at someone's home, and it's going to be talked about or communicated. Gemini. Something's being found at somebody's home. Huh? And it's going to be talked about and communicated. Some evidence is being explored here. It is going to cause a problem. The opposition card here. These people there could be multiple people involved. These friends and family, they fighting amongst themselves now because they realized they couldn't destroy or hide all the evidence, and they realized shit that they did of old is now being dug the fuck up. I mean, you got 210 cards. This could be some shit from 12 and 20 years ago being dug up on their motherfucking ass. Mm, 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 mm. All right.